Good morning, class. Let us continue with the play, The Playboy of the Western World. Yesterday, we were discussing the first act of the play by J.M. Singh. Now, this is the second act. The time for this act is the morning next to the evening or the night, during which the action, the events of the first act take place. So this is the second day. Christy Mahoney is awake and very happy to be there, and also imagines his future life there, doing some small jobs at the public house with Pigeon. So he has settled there and he is thinking that he can marry Pigeon and live there forever. At that moment, there come four village girls: Susan Brady, Nellie Honor Blake, and Sarah Tansey, to see the young man who has killed his own father. Now, these girls are very much enthusiastic and curious to see the brave young man who has killed his father. Sean Keogh was informed them of this. They are very much excited to see the man. At last, they find him and offer him many gifts they had brought with them to offer such a brave man who has killed his father. And their gifts include eggs, butter, cake, pullet. Pullet is the young hen that is not even 1 year old. But Widow Queen gets angry with them because of their flirting with Christy, and all these girls are flirting this brave man Christy that the Widow Queen dislikes, and she takes all the gifts offered by the girls. The woman orders the girls to make breakfast for him so that after eating that he may tell them in detail the story of his father's killing. So Widow Queen tells the girls that they should prepare some breakfast so that after having the breakfast he may narrate the story to them, the story of how he killed his father. As per the story, Christy had killed his father since the old man was trying to force him to marry an old woman whose name is Widow Cassie. And she is 45 years of old and her weight is 205 pounds. So she is quite fat and much elder to him. She is like a mother to him. And she has a limping leg. There is a fault in one of her legs, and one of her eyes also is blinded. So she is an ugly woman, she is a fat woman, and she is 45 years of age, and his father wants his son to marry her because of her property. In addition to this, she has some other bad qualities as well, because she is notorious for misbehavior with old as well as young people. Actually, Christy's old father wanted him to marry her for her property. And there started a fight between the father and the son when they are having with them some tools of farming, like a loy, which is a spade, a kind of spade, and seed, the cutter for grass or the corn. And during that fight, when this argument intensifies, the fight intensifies, accidentally the son strikes the father by that loy, and he breaks his skull. Okay. The girls are very much thrilled to hear this story. They call him a hero, make drink, that is beer for him, and they are quite flirting. They are very much close to him, and that makes Widow Queen angry. At this moment, there comes Pigeon Mike, and she also becomes jealous that the girls are very much close to Christy Mahon. She comes there with a can of milk. She's jealous of them all and asks them the reason of their coming to her house. All of them try to find some or the other excuse. And Pigeon is angry towards Christy also, and he tries to calm her down since the girls have come there traveling 4 miles. But she angrily tells him to shut up and stop telling his story. Pigeon warns him not to go on talking with those girls, or they will tell the authorities of law, and then he will be hanged for his father's murder. But slowly, gradually, they go on talking to each other, and they become attracted towards each other because both of them, they are lonely persons. She orders him to extinguish, to put off the fire, and also consoles him, comforts him that there is no news of a man's murder, or the authorities didn't find any dead body yet, so he is safe. And she assures him that he is safe in that beer house. And she also thinks that he is helpful to him for running the public house, that is the beer hotel. At that moment, Sean Keogh comes there with a basket. Widow Queen is also with him. He informs her that her sheep are eating cabbages in Jimmy's field. Pigeon Mike's sheep are eating cabbages in a farmer's land field, and his name is Jimmy. So Pigeon goes there to stop the sheep. Christy also wants to go with her, but Widow Queen closes the door and stops him. Sean gives him a ticket for the western states for traveling, and because Sean does not want that Christy Mahon should remain there, so he provides a ticket. He provides some nice clothes to Christy, and tells him to go away, especially away from Pigeon, because Sean wants to marry her. He even tells Christy that Pigeon is not a suitable girl for Christy, because Christy and Pigeon both are short-tempered, and Sean thinks that Pigeon needs a cool boy like him, a mild-tempered person like him to be her husband. But Christy wants to stay there wearing those clothes so that Pigeon would see him in those nice clothes. When Christy goes inside the room and closes the door, there is a deal or a plan discussed between the Widow Queen and Sean. Now what happens is, Christy goes to change in those new clothes given to him by Sean, and there start the discussion of a plan between Widow Queen and Sean Keogh. The widow promises Sean that she will stop Pigeon from marrying Christy, but she has a condition for that. For this, Sean has to give her a red cow, a sheep, a way across his rye path, a load of dung, and also turbary. Turbary is the right to cut grass in open land or in some other's field. He agrees to this. And there comes Christy, looking very smart and fashionable in the new clothes provided to him by Sean. Widow Queen gets attracted towards him. She makes a sign to Sean so that she could remain alone with Christy. But he tells her that he wants to go to the hill to Pigeon. However, as he opens the door, now there is a twist again in the plot of the play. And what happens is, as Christy opens the door so that he should go outside to Pigeon, he finds that his old father is coming that way. Now Christy is very much afraid, and he hides himself behind the door, and he requests Widow Queen that his father is coming there in the wounded condition. The father comes. He asks the woman whether she had seen an ugly young man, and he also tells her that he is going to kill him for breaking his skull with a lie. So this is old Mr. Mahon looking for Christy Mahon since he had tried to break his skull with a lie. When Widow Queen asks him questions about the appearance of Christy Mahon, he tells that he is a coward and he is an ugly man, and all the women of their village, they used to laugh at him because he was a coward, because they thought that he was a coward. He also describes Christy as an ugly fellow. However, Widow Queen lies to this old man, and she tells him that Christy had gone to North or South Ireland by boat. When the old man goes away, she opens the door where Christy is hiding, and he is looking so afraid that she laughs at him. So actually, now this is the reality of Christy Mahon. He is a coward. He is very much afraid of his father. But in a fit of madness or accidentally, he has attacked his father, and now he is bragging here that he is boasting that he has killed his father, and suddenly he has become a hero in the eyes of people there at this beer house belonging to Pigeon Mike. But Christy at this moment wishes that his father should get drowned in the sea waves. When Widow Queen asks him the reason for this anger towards his father, since she also observes that he is near crying, so she says, why are you so afraid and why are you so frustrated? And Christy tells him that if people here come to know that he has not killed his father, then all of them, especially Pigeon Mike will think that he is coward and he is not a brave man. And Widow Queen tells him that both of them, they are like each other, lonely, that is Widow Queen and Christy Mahon, and so she also wishes that they should live together since she had started liking him. So this is another twist in the story. Here Widow Queen herself gets attracted towards Christy. She goes on expressing her future plan for their life together, where he need not worry about being afraid of the law and any punishment for trying to kill his father. But Christy is in love with Pigeon only and tells her that he wants to win her heart only. So Christy wants to marry or to be with Pigeon Mike only. Meanwhile, there are many voices from outside calling Christy's name loudly. He requests the widow to save him from people outside. She agrees on the condition that he should. Now, this woman, Widow Queen, old woman, is an interesting character. She's always bargaining in return of some help to others. She always wants that she should make profit by helping others. So she says, there is one condition, I will save you from the people outside. And what is that? He has to give her a ram, a male sheep, a load of dung, etc. In return, she promises that she will not tell anybody about his father. And he also gives him the word that she will call the old man as a madman in case he returns. So she says, I have a plan. In case his father returns there, she will tell the people that he is a madman, so that nobody will believe him, and it will remain a secret that actually Christy Mahon has not killed his father. And it will not disturb Christy's reputation in the eyes of the people there as a brave man. The girls come in and force him to go with them outside and play. But Christy runs outside to go near Pigeon. When all are gone, the shrewd and cunning woman, Widow Queen, explains her plan of keeping Christy out of the sympathies of others so that he would live only to her. Here, the second act ends. So this is these are the two acts that we have discussed regarding this play, the Playboy of the Western World. So this is again the play about the identity crisis, appearance and reality. in Christy Mahon, when he comes to this village, he thinks that the people think that he is a brave person because he has killed his own father, and which is which is an act of bravery in their eyes. In reality, when the father comes there, injured, not dead, he explains to Widow Queen especially that actually in reality Christy Mahon is a coward, and all the women in their village, they used to think that he is a coward. And not only this, the women used to laugh at them. And now Christy is desperate that Pigeon Mike should not come to know about this fact of his life, that he has not killed his father. Else he thinks, he is afraid that Pigeon Mike will think that he is not a brave person and he is a coward person. So here the second act of the play ends, and in tomorrow's video we will discuss what happens in the third and the last act of the play. Meanwhile, I have sent all the PDF notes of this play to Google Classroom. So go through the notes so that you could better understand the play by reading these notes as well as watching the videos. Thank you.